Stay just a little longer. The bedroom lamp is flickering low. You're folding up your clothes so slow, like you already know the nights are last. I watch you from the doorway, don't say a word. Afraid that if I speak it out loud, it breaks the spell we've been living under. Your perfume on my pillow still smells like something I'm about to lose. I memorize the curve of your shoulder, the way you breathe when you think no one's watching you. I pulled you from the wreckage of your old life. You said I was the only thing that felt right, but right don't mean forever, and I think we both know that tonight. Don't turn the lights off, yeah. Let me memorize your face before you walk away and erase every trace. I'm not asking you to stay, I already know you're gone. Just let me have this last one before the cold moves on, before the cold moves on. You're standing at the mirror now, putting on the earrings that I gave you. I wonder if you wear them after this, or leave them on the dresser like a glue. I handed you the world inside my chest. You held it for a while, then set it down so gently, like you knew how fragile I'd become, like you knew this ending all along. Honestly, I told myself I didn't mind the sacrifice, that loving you was worth the sleepless nights. But now I'm standing here empty, watching you choose a different life. Don't turn the lights off yet. Let me memorize your face before you walk away and erase every trace. I'm not asking you to stay, I already know you're gone. Just let me have this last one before the cold moves on, before the cold moves on. You were never mine to keep, I think I always knew, but I gave you everything, everything, everything I had to give to you. Maybe someday down the road you will remember how I held you in the dark when you were breaking down. I was the one who never let you fall, never let you fall, never let you fall. Don't turn the lights off yet. Just let me see your face one last time in this soft light before you leave this place. I'm not begging you to stay, I just need a moment more, one last one before the winter, before you close that door, before you close that door. Yeah, just one more moment, baby. Just the last one. Yeah. I had to say, I saw the way you looked at me that first night, like I was something solid in a world that kept on shifting. And I knew right then I had the upper hand. I just didn't stop myself from using it. You were honest with stay. Not because it was true, but because it worked. And every time you doubted, I would pull you closer. Just enough to make the leaving feel worse. Just enough to make the leaving feel worse. And I told myself that I would come around, that I just needed time to feel what you were feeling. But time kept passing and the feeling never came. And you kept loving me and I kept dealing. I saw a good heart and I used it like a tool, didn't deserve your love. I was a cruel one, not you. Every tender thing you gave me, I took more than my share. You were standing in your truth and I was never really there. Never really there. I was the one who should've walked away the moment that I knew, but I stayed and let you love me, and it's on me. Not you, that's on me. Not you, not you, not you. I remember when you planned that birthday weekend. Spent 3 weeks putting every detail into place. Drove 4 hours just to bring me to the cabin. Stood there watching my reaction on your face, and I smiled the right smile, said the right things. Held you like I meant it underneath those mountain stars. But somewhere in the back of everything, I was thinking about how to keep you close without giving you my heart. You deserve someone who woke up every morning certain of the choice they made the night before. Not someone running calculations in the background, figuring out how much of themselves they could afford. How much of themselves they could afford. And the worst part of this confession isn't even what I did to you. It's knowing that you saw the signs along the way and love me anyway, love me anyway. That kind of love I didn't earn from you. I saw a good heart and I used it like a tool, didn't deserve your love. I was a cruel one, not you. Every tender thing you gave me, I took more than my share. You were standing in your truth and I was never really there. Never really there. I was the one who should've walked away the moment that I knew, but I stayed and let you love me, and that's on me. That's on me. Not you, not you, not you. That's on me. Not you, not you, not you. I've been trying to figure out when exactly I became this person who could sit across from someone giving everything and feel so little in return. Was I always like this underneath it all? Or did I learn it somewhere slowly? Did someone do to me what I did to you, and I just passed it on without no, I'm not saying that to make excuses. There's no version of the story where I'm not at fault. I'm saying it because I need to understand how someone lets another person love them through it all. Love them through it all and give back almost nothing at all. If you ever hear this, I want you to know I knew what you were doing every time you loved me. I knew you were the real thing, I just wasn't ready for it. Or maybe I was scared of it, or maybe I was broken in ways I hadn't figured out yet. But none of that changes what I cost you. None of that gives back the years or the energy or the trust. You gave me a front row seat to what real love looks like, and I sat there and I watched it and I wasted it, and I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. That's not enough, but I'm sorry. Oh, I saw a good heart and I treated it wrong. Took the warmth you offered and I held on way too long. Every time you tried to reach me, I was somewhere else inside. You were loving me completely, and I was somewhere trying to hide, trying to hide. I was the one who should've let you go before you gave so much. I hope you find somebody who deserves you half as much as you deserve to be loved, just as much as you love me, just as much as you love me. You moved your box in on a rainy Saturday. Said you needed somewhere safe to land. I cleared out half my closet, gave you half my drawer, gave you half of everything I had. You said thank you like you meant it, cooked me dinner, learned the way I take my coffee. And I told myself that this was love growing. Told myself you chose me cause you wanted me. But late at night when you thought I was sleeping, I hear you on the phone with your friends, talking about your plans like I wasn't in them, talking about a future that didn't start with when. And I put the pieces together slowly, laid them out like evidence across the floor. You weren't staying cause you loved me, you were staying cause you needed somewhere more. You stay for the warmth, not for my heart. You stay for the shelter, not for who we are. You kiss me in the morning like everything is fine, but I know you're counting down the days until you saved enough to leave behind. I stay for the wrong reason, I let you cause I'm scared of being alone. You stay for the wrong reasons, baby, and I keep calling it love, just so it don't hurt so bad, just so it don't hurt so bad. But I noticed when the job offer came through, you smiled bigger than I've seen in months. You tried to hide the letter on the counter, but I saw the city name and felt it in my gut. I paid the rent through all your in-between months, covered groceries when your account ran dry. Never said a word, never kept a tally. Told myself that's just what love looks like. Love don't feel like being someone's option. Love don't feel like waiting to be chosen. Love ain't holding someone in your arms at night while they're mentally already gone and moving. And the saddest part of all of this is that I knew it from the start. You looked at me like I was temporary, but I went ahead and gave you all my heart. You stay for the warmth, not for my heart. You stay for the shelter, not for who we are. You kiss me in the morning like everything is fine, but I know you're counting down the days until you've saved enough to leave behind. You stay for the wrong reason, I let you cause I'm scared of being alone. You stay for the wrong reasons, baby, and I keep calling it love, just so it don't hurt so bad, just so it don't hurt so bad. Yeah. I could've said something, could've asked you straight, do you love me, or do you love what I provide, what I give, what I make? But I already knew the answer, so I kept my mouth closed tight, kept the lights on, kept the fridge full, kept pretending everything was right, because a half love is still something when you're terrified of none. And I'd rather be a shelter in the storm than be nobody's when the storm is done. When the storm is done, when the storm is finally done. The morning that you left, you hugged me at the door, said you'd always be grateful, said you couldn't ask for more. You meant it as a kindness, I know you weren't trying to be cruel, but grateful ain't the same as love. And I deserve more than being useful, more than being useful. I deserve more than just being useful to you. Oh, you stay for the one, never for my heart. You stay for the shelter, not for who we are. And I let you, God, I let you, cause I confuse your need with love. You stay for the wrong reasons, and I stay for the wrong ones too. Thinking if I held on long enough, you'd finally choose me like I chose you. Finally choose me like I chose you. Yeah. I deserve more than that, baby. More than just a shelter, more than just convenient. I deserve to be chosen. It was a Tuesday, middle of July. You came home tired, I came home wired. Wrong place, wrong time, wrong version of me. Ready for a fight I didn't need. You said something small, I made it large. Turned a spark into a forest fire fast. Said things I've been saving up for weeks. And like you were the target for somebody else's heat. I watch your face change in real time. Watch the hope go out behind your eyes. Not dramatic, not a scene, not a cry. Just a quiet closing like a final goodbye. And even as the words were leaving my mouth, something in me knew this was the one we wouldn't come back from the same. The one I spend the rest of my life trying to rewind. If I could go back to that hallway, stand there in that moment again, I would close my mouth, I would breathe it out. I would choose you over being right, over being loud, over everything I said that I can never now take back. I just stand there in the quiet and I bring you back. If I could rewind just that one night, take back every word that cut you like a knife, I wouldn't need a second chance or a brand new start. Just 30 seconds back in time before I broke your heart. If I could rewind, find the moment right before, where I was still the man you were fighting for. I'd stay quiet, stay still, let the anger pass me by. If I could rewind, I'd choose you every time. Every time, the days after that were like moving through glass. Everything looked normal, but nothing could last. You passed the salt, I said thank you, you said sure. The kind of quiet that means something's at the core. You stopped reaching for my hand in sleep. I didn't say a word, pretending not to notice. Just lay there on my back and stared up at the ceiling like a man who knows the ship is going but won't say it. We tried, I'll give us both the credit there. Tuesday dinner, Sunday drives, we try to care, but caring isn't always strong enough to hold. Well, one bad night wrote down impermanent and cold. I keep that evening like a stone inside my chest. Not to punish, not to wallow, not to obsess, because I need to feel the weight of what one moment costs. When you say the thing you cannot say to someone that you lost. If I could go back to that, I would always see myself the way you saw me then. I would bury recognize I'm not standing there, too proud to back down, too blind to see that you weren't the enemy. You were everything and I was throwing everything away. If I could rewind just that one night, take back every word that cut you like a knife, I wouldn't need a second chance or a brand new start. Just 30 seconds back in time before I broke your heart. If I could rewind, find the moment right before, where I was still the man you were fighting for. I'd stay quiet, stay still, let the anger pass me by. If I could rewind, I'd choose you every time. Every time, I've replayed it maybe 1,000 times. Tried 1,000 different things to say instead. 1,000 softer versions of that night, where I swallow pride and reach for you instead. In some of them you laugh and we move on. In some of them we hold each other and just breathe. In all of them I'm someone just a little better than the man I was that Tuesday when you needed me. But replaying it don't change the tape, and wishing don't rewrite what's done. I just live in knowing I had everything and lost it all in under 30 seconds, under one moment, one choice, one version of myself I can't take back. One silence I should've kept, one hand I should've reached across and grabbed. One night, just one night, and I've been living in it ever since. If I could rewind, 30 seconds, that's all I need. Just 30 seconds back. I do it all different.
It's 2 a.m. again. I've written it 100 times. I never send it.
I open up a thread and scroll back through, past the fight, past the silence, past the part where I blew every chance you gave me to just say I'm wrong. I kept my pride and lost you all along. The cursor blinks like it's waiting on me to finally say the thing I couldn't let you see. 3 words turn to 10, turn to paragraphs long. Then I read it back and delete everyone. Cause what do you say to someone you heard right? When sorry feels too small and the timing's not right. When the window's been closed but you're still at the door, typing out the words that won't fix what broke before. So I write it out, then I watch it disappear. Every version of everything I wish you'd hear. Not because the words aren't real enough to send, but because some damage done can't be undone with the text again. The last text I never sent you still lives inside my phone. 1,000 different drafts of coming back to you alone. I said hey, then I said I'm sorry. Then I said forget it, I'm fine. The last text I never sent you was the truest thing I ever tried to write, but I deleted it every time. Tuesday night I saw you liked a post of somewhere that we used to love the most. That little taco place on 7th Street where you steal my food before I took a seat. And just like that I'm drafting it again. Hey, I drove by there today, you crossed my mind. Too casual, delete, I miss you too direct. I hope you're doing well, too polished, too correct. Nothing fits the size of what I feel. Nothing sounds like someone being real. So I sit here in the blue light of the screen, saying everything and nothing in between. So I write it out, then I watch it disappear. Type the truth at midnight when the silence gets too clear. Not because you wouldn't understand what I would say, but because some people deserve more than a text to make it okay. The last text I never sent you still lives inside my phone. 1,000 different drafts of coming back to you alone. I said hey, then I said I'm sorry. Then I said forget it, I'm fine. The last text I never sent you was the truest thing I ever tried to write, but I deleted it every time. The real one would've said I think about you every single day. The real one would've said I don't know how to be the one who stays. The real one would've said I watched you love me and I looked away. And I'm not sure I'll ever find the words for what I threw away. But instead I typed and deleted and deleted until the screen went dark. And I told myself that silence was the kindest thing I left to give your heart. The last text I never sent you still lives inside my phone. 1,000 different drafts of coming back to you. I said hey, then I said I'm sorry. Then I said I love you still. The last text I never sent you was the realest thing I ever had to feel. And I'm holding it
are better left unsaid.
You were never really mine. I think I always knew that you were smoke and I kept trying to hold smoke. First time you came over, you left before the dawn. Left your scent on everything but left yourself long gone. I picked up every trace of you from pillowcase to floor. Tried to build a person out of everything you left before. You talked in half sentences, never finished thoughts. Always started fires but never stayed for what they cost. You laugh at something private like you knew me all the way, then disappear before I ever had the chance to say stay. Just once, just let the morning catch you here. Stay. Just once, let me see you in the clear. Not at midnight, not in shadows, not halfway out the door. Just stay until I know which version of you I'm falling for. You smoke and skin, you disappear when the morning comes. Smoke and skin, I chase you knowing you'll always run. I reach through the haze and you're already gone. You smoke and skin, and I've been breathing you in too long, too long. I've got a box of almost moments stored beneath my bed. Half conversations, almost kisses, almost words you never said. A jacket that you left here like a promise you'll come back. A coffee cup you touched once that I haven't washed since that. I've been filling in your silence with the things I wanna hear. Been painting in the spaces that you leave when you're not here. Built a whole idea of you from fragments and from smoke, and fell in love with someone who was never really whole. Stay, just once, give me something I can hold. Stay, just once, let me in before you go. Not the version that you show with me, not the armor and the art, just the quiet of the morning and whatever's in your heart. Smoke and skin, yeah. Smoke and skin, you smoke and skin. You disappear when the morning comes. Smoke and skin, I chase you knowing you'll always run. I reach through the haze and you're already gone. You smoke and skin, and I've been breathing you in too long, too long. I think you learned to leave before you could be left. I think that disappearing is the only way you know to protect what's underneath the smoke, underneath the running, underneath the midnight and the almost somethings. And I get it, God, I get it. I've been running from myself a time or two, but I'm standing here, not moving, trying to show you what it looks like when someone stays for you. But you can't let smoke be held. I know that now, it just passes through your hands and disappears somehow. Maybe that's the lesson in all of this haze. Some people are a season, not a place to stay. Last time I saw you, you stood in my doorway, 1 foot already gone, one hand hand still on the frame. I almost asked you this time to stay and let me in, but I saw it in your eyes, you were all ready to smoke again. So I just said I know, and you said I know, and we both stood there for a moment, and everything we didn't say. You smoking skin, you smoking skin. You disappear when the morning comes. Smoking skin, smoking skin. I finally stopped trying to make you run. I reached through the haze and I let you go. You smoking skin, you smoking skin. And I've been breathing you in long enough to know, long enough to know some beautiful things were never meant to stay. Hey, some beautiful things were only meant to fade. Hey, smoking skin. I still smell you sometimes, in the spaces between where something used to be. Smoking skin. I hope wherever you drifted to, someone finally gave you a reason to stay. Yeah, I hope so. Just passing through. That's all I ever was. You pulled into my life on a cold November evening, running low on everything, your tank was nearly gone. Said you just needed somewhere warm to catch your breath a minute. Didn't mention you were already planning to move on. I cleared the driveway, made the space, I lit the porch light for you. Learned the way you liked your morning, slow and quiet and warm. I thought you were unpacking when you were only resting. Never saw the roadmap, you were hiding from me all along. I watched you charge back up on everything I offered. Watch the color come back slowly to your face. And every day you stayed, I let myself believe it, that maybe you had chosen me, that maybe this was more than just a resting place. But you had somewhere else in mind before you ever pulled up to my door. I was fueled with someone else's journey, and I didn't even know what I was for. I was your pit stop, not your destination. You filled up on my love and left without hesitation. Took everything I had to give, the warmth, the time, the miles. I was good enough to rest in, but never worth the while. Never worth staying for, never worth the long road. I was your pit stop, baby, just a stop along the road. Just a stop along the road. Just a stop along. I remember when you got that call on a Sunday morning. You walked out to the backyard so I couldn't hear, but the way you came back in, something in your posture changed, like a door had opened somewhere and the exit sign was clear. You were softer after that in a way that should've scared me, like someone being gentle cause they know what's coming next. Like the way a summer evening cools before the storm rolls in. The kindness right before the goodbye is the hardest to forget. You started saying things like you're the best thing that happened to me. Said it looking just a little to the left of my eyes, and I held those words so close like they were promises. Didn't realize they were just a thank you in disguise, just a thank you in disguise. You were always moving forward, I was standing still believing I was the place you were headed, not the place you were leaving. I was your pit stop, not your destination. You filled up on my love and left without hesitation. Took everything I had to give, the warmth, the time, the miles. I was good enough to with a reason. Cause you never made me a promise that I could hold you to. You never said forever, never said that I was home. You were honest in your silence, I just heard what I wanted to. And the worst part of this whole thing isn't even that you left, it's that you left with everything. And I'd probably do it all again, I'd probably fill you up again, watch you drive away again. Because loving you, even temporarily, felt better than an empty driving. Felt better than the quiet, felt better than nothing at all. I think about the morning that you drove away, the way you hugged me at the door, long enough to feel like you missed something, not long enough to make me ask for more. You said you'd keep in touch, we both knew there was kindness talking. Some people come into your life to show you what love feels like, not to stay. And maybe that's enough, maybe that's supposed to be enough. But God, it's lonely, standing in the driveway, watching taillights disappear. I was your pit stop, and I think I always knew I was the one you needed on your way to someone new. I gave you all I had to give. Regrets about the miles I was honored just to hold you, even if it was just for a while. Even if it was just for a while. Even if I was just a step along the I hope you made it, baby. I hope you found what you're looking for down the road. I'll be The clock on the nightstand reads 3:07. I've been awake for the last 2 hours, staring at the ceiling, counting shadows. Listen to the rain come down in towers. You're lying right beside me, close enough to touch. You're breathing slow and steady like you're somewhere far away. And I reach out my hand to stop before I get there, cause touching you won't close the distance anyway. I used to know the sound of you completely. Every laugh, every sigh, every whisper in the dark. Now I lie here like a stranger in my own bed, trying to remember when we started drifting apart. No fight, no final moment, no dramatic goodbye scene, just two people slowly becoming two strangers sharing in between. 3 a.m. and you're right here, but I've never felt more alone. Your breathing is the only sound in this house that's not a home. I reach for you in the darkness, but my hand stops in the air. 3 a.m. and you're right here, but baby, you're not really there. You're not really there. You're not really there. I think about the early days, the tiny apartment when we'd stay up all night just talking till the sun came through. When silence felt like something warm between us. Now silence is the only honest thing we do. You mumble something in your sleep, a name I don't recognize. I tell myself it's nothing, pull the blankets on my chin. We used to fall asleep, mid-sentence, mid-laughter. Now we fall asleep like we're afraid of what might happen if we begin. I've written out this conversation 40 different ways, and the notes app on my phone are 2 or 3 or 4. How to tell miss you when you're sleeping right next door. No argument to point to, no moment I can name, just the slow erosion of everything we became. 3 a.m. and you're right here, but I've never felt more alone. Your breathing is the only sound in this house that's not a home. I reach for you in the darkness, but my hand stops in the air. 3 a.m. and you're right here, but baby you're not really there. I wonder if you feel it too, this quiet that's been growing. Or maybe you sleep right through it. Maybe I'm the only one who knows it. Maybe I've been mourning us while you've been resting peacefully. Maybe I'm already grieving something that you haven't even noticed leaving. And the cruelest kind of lonely isn't empty rooms or hollow halls. It's lying next to someone that you love, feeling nothing there at all. Feeling nothing there at all. I turn and look at your face in the dark. You look peaceful, you look like the person I fell in love with back when everything was easier. Back when this bed felt like the safest place on earth. And for just a second I think maybe I'm wrong. Maybe tomorrow morning over coffee everything will feel different. Maybe I'm just tired, maybe it's just 3 a.m. talking. But 3 a.m. has never lied to me before. 3 a.m. and you're right here, and the silence says it all. We built this life so carefully together, now I watch it slowly fall. I reach for you one more time, and this time I don't stop. 3 a.m. and you're right here, but right here isn't close enough. Right here isn't close enough. And I miss you lying right beside me, right here, but so far away, so far away. Say away, so far away, so far away. Fade out. I heard through someone that you're seeing someone new, that he drives a steady car and always follows through, that he calls you in the morning just to hear your voice. The loving you out loud for him is not a choice, it's just who he is. And I sat without him and maybe longer than I should. Turned it over in my hands like maybe I misunderstood. But the longer that I held it, the more that I could see that everything you needed, girl, was never gonna come from me. I was good at grand gestures, bad at showing up, good at saying I love you, bad at filling up your cup, good at all the easy parts, the worst at all the rest. And you deserve somebody who could handle being blessed. So I hope he's nothing like me, I hope he stays when things get hard, I hope he reads the room right, I hope he guards your heart, I hope he's steady, slow and certain, I hope he earns your trust. I hope he's nothing like me, 'cause nothing like me is enough. I hope just needed more time, that I figure out the loving part and finally align. But time kept moving forward and I kept standing still, watching you reach toward me from a window on a hill. You never asked for perfect, never asked me to be more than the man who showed up present when you walked in through the door. But present was the hardest thing I never learned to give, and you spent too many evenings teaching me how to live. I remember how you linger at the edge of every fight, hoping I just reach across and pull you back to right. And I'd fold my arms and turn away and call it being strong. Girl, that wasn't strength, I was just scared and I was wrong. So I hope he sees you clearly, I hope he doesn't waste a few. I hope he knows the quiet ways that you say I love you. I hope he catches every signal, every look, every pause. I hope he's nothing like me, 'cause I missed you through it all. I hope you found someone like him, someone who shows up and means it, someone who holds you through the end, not someone who just gets near it. I could have been that, I don't know, maybe I never had it in me. But I hope you found someone like him, someone like me, someone who loves you completely. And I know what you're thinking. If you ever heard the song, you'd say I always had the words but never held them long. And you'd be right, you'd be completely right. I was better at the poetry than being there at night. So take this as the one thing I can give you that is true. I am genuinely rooting for whatever's good for you. Not because it makes me noble, not because I'm over it, but because you love me fully, and I owe you at least this. I hope you found someone like him, I hope you found someone like him, someone who shows up and means it, someone who holds you through the dim, not someone who just gets near it. I know I wasn't there for you, Lord knows I tried and fell short every time. But I hope you found someone like him, someone who stays, someone who prays, someone who carries you through the rain, someone who knows your middle name and loves the way you cry at films. Girl, I hope you found someone like him, someone like him, someone steady, someone sure, someone who gives you what I couldn't give before. Go be happy you earned it. I knew what you were the moment I tasted you. I just didn't care. First time I saw you standing across the room, something in my chest said I'd be ruined soon. You moved like a warning I wasn't ready to read, smile like a secret that I was already gonna need. I told myself just once, just this one time, one taste of you and I was already blind. You didn't have to try, you didn't have to stay, but you left enough of yourself to pull me back anyway. Everybody warned me, said she's not what she seems, but warnings sound like nothing when you're caught up in the dream. I heard them, I just chose to believe what I felt, and what I felt was everything. I never let myself. You're my sweet poison, I taste you and forget the pain. Sweet poison, I know I'll never be the same. You go down easy, like something I was born to need. Sweet poison, Sweet poison. Weeks in, and I'm rearranging my whole life, moving things around just to make more room for mine. Cancel all my people, let the good habits go. Told myself it's worth it, cause you said you wouldn't go. But you come and go like weather, like a tide, like a drug. Here enough to keep me into gonna feel the love. I started checking my phone, like it owed me the truth. Started losing sleep over every version of you. And I know what this is, I've read this story before. The part where I keep going back when I should've closed the door. But knowing isn't leaving, and leaving isn't done. Every time I try to walk, you give me just enough to stay. You're my sweet poison, poison. I taste you and forget the pain. Sweet poison. I know I'll never be the same. You go down easy, like something I was born to need. Sweet poison. You're the most beautiful disease. What if I walked away right now? Would I even recognize myself? Have I been so deep inside this I forgot about my health? I remember who I was before. I was someone who knew better. I was someone with a plan, but you wrote me letter by letter. Now I'm standing at the mirror, trying hard to find my face. All I see is everything that you carefully erased. And God help me, I still want another taste. Last night I dreamed of who I was at 22, before I ever knew a thing about a love like you. Woke up reaching for my phone, already looking for a sign, proof that something in this poison still belongs to me and mine. You're my sweet poison, poison. I taste you and forget the pain. Sweet poison. God, I know I'll never be the same. You go down easy, like something I was born to leave. Sweet poison. You're the most beautiful disease. I know what you are, I know what this costs. I know I'm better without you, but I'm already lost. Sweet poison, sweet poison, sweet poison. I knew what you were the moment I tasted you. I just didn't care. I still don't care. Stay just a little longer. The bedroom lamp is flickering low. You're folding up your clothes so slow, like you already know the nights are last. I watch you from the doorway, don't say a word. Afraid that if I speak it out loud, it breaks the spell we've been living under. Your perfume on my pillow still smells like something I'm about to lose. I memorize the curve of your shoulder, the way you breathe when you think no one's watching you. I pulled you from the wreckage of your old life. You said I was before the cold moves on. You're standing at the mirror now, putting on the earrings that I gave you. I wonder if you wear them after this, or leave them on the dresser like a clue. I handed you the world inside my chest. You held it for a while, then set it down so gently, like you knew how fragile I'd become, like you knew this ending all along. Honestly, I told myself I didn't mind the sacrifice, that loving you was worth the sleepless nights. But now I'm standing here empty, watching you choose a different life. Don't turn the lights off yet. Let me memorize your face before you walk away, and erase every trace. I'm not asking you to stay, I already know you're gone. Just let me have this last one before the cold moves on, before the cold moves on. You were never mine to keep, I think I always knew, but I gave you everything, everything, everything I had to give to you. Maybe someday down the road you will remember how I held you in the dark when you were breaking down. I was the one who never let you fall, never let you fall, never let you fall. Don't turn the lights off yet, just let me see your face one last time in this soft light before you leave this place. I'm not begging you to stay, I just need a moment more, one last one before the winter, before you close that door, before you close that door. Yeah, just one more moment, baby.